So the biggest key indicator to me, and we've seen this time and time again, and I'm going to go right back to it, is losing people that you shouldn't lose. Oftentimes we call this unhealthy churn, right? Churn is interesting because for some organizations to get to the next level, they're going to have to experience churn. And some of that's healthy, right? The organization can outgrow certain people, right? Certain people can outgrow the organization, and that's fine. That's all good. That means the organization is growing, your people are growing, maybe they move on to another opportunity. That's okay. But when you look back after someone leaves and your first indication is, well, they left for more money, or, hey, they left because they, better geography or whatever. What typically sits below the surface, or what they're not telling you, maybe because you're not asking the right questions, is they left because leadership was lacking in certain areas in your organization, whether it's leadership culture, whether it's investing in other people, whether it's the communication to people that, you're invested in their success. So I think the number one indicator for poor leadership in an organization or underperforming leadership is unhealthy churn. Something else that we would want to look at is something as simple as engagement, right? There's the want to and the have to people in the organization. And when you start to really peel back the layers of the onion and figure out how excited people are or are not to come to work every day, what percentage of your people you truly believe are going the extra mile to make sure that they're productive, to make sure that they, put their best foot forward for the company every day. If you have a small percentage of what we call want to employees, another indicator that leadership is not, functioning at the level it should. It's not creating the culture that should be creating. So I think it starts with looking at key people leaving, but then also engagement as a whole in the organization typically are indicative of there's something wrong with the leadership in that organization.